Back now on Triad today, just about time for the roundtable. Ogie Overman, of course, the great journalist. David Daggett, we held over from an earlier segment talking about his great work with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and a man who knows about mentoring, Keith Granberry, founder of Helping Hands Consultants. All right, guys, measles are spreading far into northern South Carolina, and so far we've had 5 reported cases in North Carolina. Even though there's no organized religion opposing vaccinations, North Carolina is one of 30 states that still allows children to get a religious exemption from being vaccinated. Guys, given the health risk involved, should North Carolina end its exemption from vaccines based on religious beliefs? Ogie.
I don't remember ever seeing anything in the Bible about vaccinations. I don't understand what a religious exemption would be for that.
Yeah, the religions don't have it, but they're letting personal. David, what do you think?
I think public health is important. And, you know, what's good for one is good for all, and what's good for all is good for one. I don't think there should be exemptions.
What do you think, Keith?
No exemptions. I don't think any exemptions.
All right, last week the State Board of Elections made it official. They nixed early voting sites on the campuses of A&T and UNCG. The board says there are 10 other early voting sites in Guilford County that those students can go to. Guys, are you okay with limiting the number of voting sites, or is the state board just trying to suppress votes by Democrats and young people? Ogie.
Well, of course, they've been suppressing votes for 15 years now, ever since Art Pope gerrymandered North Carolina. That's all it is, and they don't even try to disguise it. It's just flagrant Democratic suppression.
David?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of political decisions on everything, on both ends of the spectrum. Let's do what's right. It's right to allow access to voting.
Right. Keith, they eliminated early voting sites for UNCG and A&T.
Everyone understands it should be easier for people to vote, not harder. Why are we having students who, many of them don't have transportation, having to go outside their university to vote? What is that about?
Yeah, so them saying there's 10
other... We
got
a democracy, correct?
Right, and they said there's 10 other sites, but like you said, they may not be able to get to them. Speaking of the Board of Elections, they also said no to early voting on Sundays. The board says that will save taxpayers money. Critics say this is a deliberate move to dilute minority voting strength on a day of the week when many black churches coordinate quote-unquote souls to the polls campaigns. Who do you side with, the Board of Elections or churches?
Like they're really concerned about saving taxpayer money. Please, give me a break. I mean, it's so obvious. It's just really an insult to your intelligence, what the Republicans try to do.
All right, David.
I think my answer is the same as the last question, is we should expand voting opportunities, not contract. And this looks pretty intentional.
They're saving taxpayer money, no Sunday voting.
I think we're on a slippery slope here. The Voting Rights Act has been amended from 1964, 65, making it harder for people to vote. ISIS going into communities, scaring Hispanic. This is a very, very slippery slope that we're in right now.
Yeah, because the only way to get around the problems we're having is to get people out to vote. And then if you can't get them out to vote, and so on and so forth. Last week, while touring a Ford plant in Michigan, President Trump was seen giving a heckler the middle finger after the worker shouted out, "Pedophile protector." Afterward, that employee was suspended without pay. Guys, did Ford do the right thing as a company, as an employer, or did the company violate the workers' right to free speech? Ogie Overman.
I would have given him a raise and a promotion.
The guy.
I think it was wonderful what he did. I would have been there right beside him.
Free speech issue, David?
Yes and no. I believe in decency and respect, and decency and respect should apply to all people in all venues. I'm not sure that was the proper place or time. However, I thought the response to it was despicable.
Yeah, on both counts. I agree with you totally. Keith?
I think respect goes both ways.
Absolutely.
I mean, if people want respect, they have to give respect. And we have to look at the situation and determine whether the person actually gives people respect in order to get respect, no matter what office you are, even though you're supposed to give respect to the President of the United States. That office is supposed to be held in high esteem.
Yeah, it's as you said, it's a tough situation, but yeah, difficult on that guy, and he's a hero to some people. Finally, guys, People magazine recently reported on a newlywed who said she cannot get pregnant because she's allergic to her new husband. Guys, have you ever been allergic to a woman, or has a woman ever been allergic to you, Ogie?
I don't think allergic is quite the word. I mean, there's a lot of words that might apply, but I don't think that's one of them.
David, have you ever been allergic to a woman or?
My first date with my wife, I'm allergic to cats. We went to a baseball game, and the kid next to me apparently had cats. And so the first date with my wife, I sneezed the whole time.
You sneezed the whole time.
She thought I was allergic to her.
But Dave didn't answer the question. Dave didn't answer the question.
Oh yeah, I'm avoiding the question.
The question.
Have you ever
talking about cats?
Have you ever been
Talking about
allergic to a
women.
woman? How about Keith? Have you ever been allergic to a woman or a
Oh,
woman?
man, they attracted me like bees on that.
Yeah, of course they
I tried
are.
to push
yeah.
him away.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
can't take Claritin for that.
No,
all right,
no, you
now
can't, no.
that's all the time we have.
Okay. I
All of
was
us here. I'm Jim Longworth. We'll see you next time.